On days of our lives today, Leo is overcome by remorse as a result of his guilt. Dimitri rejects Megan's ideas for his future, Sean throws a bottle, Chloe slaps Xander, and Talia has a terrifying experience. Xander pulls away from kissing Chloe in their flat, she strikes him. Xander believed that she could sense their chemistry. Chloe hesitantly acknowledges that he was correct. She has sensed a connection between them ever since they moved in together, but she despises her attraction to him. Rafe cries into the phone from the station about a critical circumstance. Talia, whose arm is in a sling, is brought in by Belle. Talia posted bond after expressing regret and agreeing to give a testimony against Colin. Awesome, except Colin managed to get away and might have kidnapped Abe, claims Rafe. Leo tells Jada about his run-in with Colin at the park when they are both at the Salem Inn. Jada is then questioned by him regarding Talia and Colin. Jada yells out, Talia was in an abusive relationship, when she is agitated. If he can quote her on that, Leo wonders. Jada turns around. Leo admits to his father's physical abuse with compassion. It was more like emotional abuse, according to Jada. Because of his mother, Leo can also connect to that. Jada realizes she can't stop Leo from printing what he wants, but she begs him to leave her sister's name off of his column in light of his compassion. At the Dimera home, Megan is deliberating over finding Dimitri a suitable wife when Gwen enters. She wants to learn more about Mr. Tall, dark, and handsome for her interested readers. She grinned. She is in the proper spot. Kristen introduces her sister Megan to her friend Gwen. They awkwardly reminisce about how Kristen coerced Gwen into helping her escape police custody, while Kristen worked to secure Gwen's pardon while she was in Statesville for sending Abigail to a remote island when Megan inquires as to how they met. Having said that, Gwen requests an interview with Dimitri. Megan implores him not to be so hasty as he declines. Before the attorney departs, Talia thanks Belle for her assistance at the station. Talia expresses regret for her behavior to Rafe alone. She is aware that Jada won't look well in this. Jada doesn't care about it, Rafe assures her. She'd hired the greatest attorney she could find because she only cares about herself. Talia will follow Belle's instructions if she wants to make up to Jada. At the mansion, Gwen explains to a recalcitrant Dimitri that she only wants to publicize his tale and give him the chance to dispel the allegations. Dimitri could care less what people believe. Let the rumor mill run its course. Megan requests a private conversation with her son. Megan informs Dimitri that the interview is not about good PR in the foyer. Making that reporter the following Mrs. von Leuschner is the goal. Dimitri flinches. She wants him to fall in love with the woman he will marry, right? If he wants to inherit the von Leuschner riches, she responds, it is a luxury they don't have time for. She gives her son the go-ahead to put love aside and quickly persuade Lois Lane to marry him. Why her, he wonders. Gwen is described by Megan as successful, intelligent, gorgeous, and having a pleasant accent to wake up to every morning. Gwen promises Kristen in the great room that she will make every effort to set up an interview with Dimitri. After criticizing her for stealing the paper from her father, Kristen inquires about Gwen's collaboration with her ex. Since Xander had Chloe, according to Gwen, that has been the toughest part. If she wants Xander back, Kristen may give her some expert advice on how to get rid of the disgusting bitch. The last thing Gwen wants, she argues, is that. It's time to get off that ride and look for a new partner. The women toast as Megan and Dimitri come back. Xander confronts Chloe about her displeasure over her attraction to him in the apartment. Chloe tells him that he shot Brady, imprisoned Nicole in a shark cage, abandoned her in the hands of a drug lord, and was the actual clown who abducted nevertheless observed a human side to him. He advises her to quit resisting her emotions and give in to her impulses. Given that they cohabitate and work together, she fears that things may become complex. He claims that since she is still getting over Brady, they can just watch how things develop. About Sarah, she inquires. Though he is aware the ship has sailed, he still has affections for her. She thinks she should avoid all Kyriakis guys because she had dated half of his male cousins. He slyly remarks, I'm the best of the lot, and you've never been with me. Xander advises that they try kissing once more, without her concentrating on how she ought to or ought not to feel. She will then have the solution. When Belle returns home, she is shocked to see Sean. She queries whether he has had any alcohol as they embrace. Although not nearly enough, he does. He drinks beer from a bottle. She queries why. Perhaps it's because I shot my father and put him in a coma, you wonder. There is nothing he can do to aid his dad, who is barely holding on, and his mother, who is a complete mess. He merely wants to keep Megan from learning Beau's location. Megan is in Salem, Belle tells him hesitantly. To give that bitch a piece of his mind, he charges ahead. Leo writes his most recent column about Talia's violent relationship with Colin at the Salem Inn. He deletes it reluctantly. Leo's information wasn't much assistance. Jada tells Rafat at the police, but they won't give up until they find Abe. Talia is advised to return home and use extreme caution. Rafe arranges for a cop to pick her up. When she departs, Jada and Rafe go in search of Colin. Dimitri agrees to speak with Gwen at the mansion. A wonderful conversation over supper tomorrow, advises Megan. In order to make her deadline, Gwen requests lunch. Mr. von Leuschner's hand is shook by Gwen. Dimitri, he tells her to call him. Rolling her eyes, Kristen, Megan is aware that the meal will present a unique opportunity for the two of them. Belle informs Sean that he is not fit to operate a vehicle at home. Megan must give an explanation for what she done, rants Sean. Belle accepts, but she requests the keys. He delivers them. He is aware that since he was the one who fired the shot, he cannot entirely blame Megan. He consumes more. He is urged to put down the liquor and retire to bed by Belle. He tells her to leave him alone with the last 2 drinks. After telling him she loves him, Belle retires to bed. Sean indulges in alcohol. From Xander's heated lip lock, Chloe breaks free. She calls it pleasant. She didn't slap him, so he'll take it. They return to eating dinner. Megan approaches Kristen for dinner recommendations after Gwen has left. What about mischief? Megan is asking. Kristen informs her that the business failed years ago. However, it would be appropriate to assume that Megan wants Dimitri and Gwen to get married. Simply put, Megan wants Dimitri to receive what is due to him. It would be ideal if love could blossom. Dimitri tenses up his face. Leo is at his computer in contemplative mode when Gwen gets home. She informs him that she will be having a meeting with Dimitri tomorrow. He informs her that he had a fantastic scoop for his column, but that he had to be shamed out of it by someone. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Daily Bulletin News, and stay with us.